What's going on, folks? This is TJ Lauerman, aka ThatSportsGamer. In this video, we're going to take a look at the St. Louis Cardinals in MLB 13, the show. We're going to break them down for you. Pretty good young arms on this team. A bunch of pretty good players. You know what? A pretty legit team overall. So let's just hop over there and take a look at who they got. All right, the best player, Carlos Beltran, and second best, Yadier Molina. Look at this. They got 90-plus guys. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys 90 or above. That is pretty legit. Let's look at the starting rotation. You got Adam Wainwright, Chris Carpenter, hurt in real life, but you can be using him in your franchise. So you should probably think about doing that. Then you got Lance Lynn, Jaime Garcia. I don't even know who this dude is. Michael Wacha. That's a pretty dope name. 21 years old, A-Pot with an 80 overall. That's going to be good for you. Jake Westbrook, can't go wrong. Shelby Miller, also really good. Joe Kelly, look at all these mid-20 or earlier guys. They're all 75. Carlos Martinez, 21, 75 overall, A-Pot. You literally have pitching 4 days, and that's just the starting pitching. In the bullpen, you got Edward Mujica, righty with 3 fastballs and a slider. He's going to be throwing hard stuff. Mitchell Boggs, all he knows is the hard stuff. He throws gas. Randy Choate, Fernando Salas, all guys throwing heat. Trevor Rosenthal. I mean, you have pitching. You do. If you're playing with the Cardinals, you do not need to worry about pitching. Jason Mott, velocity, break. He's got everything you need. And then Jordan Swaggerty, 22 years old, 71 overall with the B-Pot. That's pretty good. But if Mott you're having problems with, you can pretty much use anybody else in that bullpen. From Rosenthal to Boggs to Mujica, you're going to be pretty set no matter what happens. Moving to the catching position, you got Yadier Molina, one of the best catchers in the game. Great contact, pretty good power. 30 years old, a potential 98 overall. Not much more to say there. Tony Cruz, I mean, I guess he's going to be an alright backup. Not really a power hitter. Not really a great contact guy. But after him, you don't really have many other options. At first base, you got Alan Craig. Great contact, great power against lefties. Decent against righties. And then you got backing him up is Ty Wigington. I mean, he's going to be good off the bench for you. Pretty consistent contact and power numbers, so you're not really going to be worried when you're calling up a pinch hitter. Behind those guys, nobody really important. Second base, Colton Wong. I don't know who that guy is, but he's got decent contact numbers, good durability. Not great in the power, not great in the speed. Probably you'll play Matt Carpenter over him because he's got really good contact and some decent power numbers and kind of clutch. Not too bad. Good contact versus lefties for Daniel Descalso, but not that great against righties or in the power department. Third base, you got David Freese, 85, 29 years old. Pretty good guy. Really great contact versus lefties. Good contact against righties. Decent power. You might remember he hit that walk-off in the World Series a couple years ago. Behind him, not much to speak of. Shortstop, Rafael Furcal. Hurt in real life, but you get to use him. He's got the good speed, good vision, and he's a very good shortstop. He's going to be a good guy for you. Worst case scenario, you'll have Pete Cosmo, who filled in for him at the end of last season, playing at that position. Decent contact against righties, not much in the power. If you want to talk about contact and power, you got Matt Holliday. He's got all sorts of contact, really good power, great durability. Kind of a liability in the outfield, but don't really worry about that too much. Nobody really behind him in left field, though, coming up. Center fielder, you got Oscar Tavares, young star. Good contact, great contact numbers, decent power numbers. Most likely John Jay is going to start over him. He's going to be your leadoff guy. Look at those great contact numbers, 86 against righties, 79 against lefties. Not much in the power department, but you can live with that for the guy that has that much contact. But again, behind him, not much to speak of. In right field, you got Carlos Beltran, one of those great professional baseball players. Really good contact numbers, great power numbers, great in the outfield, good speed. He's a pretty solid overall player, hence why he's a 98 overall. And then nobody behind him. So outfield might be something you're going to want to look at. So yeah, those are the St. Louis Cardinals. The outfield's good. You have talent across the board, but then the problem is you don't have much backing them up. And that's the same at the catching position, but This team's got pitching for days, so you're never really going to have to worry about that. Maybe even trade some of those guys to fill in some of those other back spots. But yeah, those are the Cardinals. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you give me a subscribe up top, like it down below, throw in a comment down below about which one of the Cardinals you like and why you use them in franchise if you do. And always, we can keep talking about this kind of stuff. If you just hit me up at ThatSportsGamer on Twitter, and we'll chat about all the MLB 13 show you want to talk about. So yeah, keep it real, guys.